But in a big 2024, we need to stop spamming our friends on social media pages. Make it sense.
Why do you want her broke? We just had little Sims out here cancelling the whole tour because she couldn't fund it.
If you've got 1,000 likes and you've got 100 comments, but you don't seem to be shifting 99p downloads, then there's a disconnect somewhere.
In the words of Kim Kardashian, y'all don't want to work.
Oh.
And it's time to get on the chitlin circuit.
When you are a friend to a musician, it can be quite awkward. Oh,
I mean, once upon a time, Boris Johnson said the youth of London almost have a Nigerian-esque hunger to make money.
Like, you were cool in school. You're cool in school, but you're not my favourite rapper. Yeah, we're back with another episode of Hey Sis.
My baby looking too good, yeah, she perfect. No, she worth it. When she pull up, all them man, them flirting. And yeah, she know that she a dime. Call up on my line. Told her, baby, bring it one time. Yeah, just sit down and relax. Just let me put it on you, no time.
Hey, yeah, we're back with another episode of Hey Sis. That's why I tell you, hey sis. Turn to your neighbor, hey sis. Just know you can relax and chill. Get yourself something to sip. Yeah. Yeah, and we got Chi on the show. Go Chi, go Chi, go, 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 go.
What's good? I was trying to do a Harlem shuffle, but then my clicks were gonna go off, so then I ended up clicking on the shuffles.
No,
but I feel like they appreciate it.
No, I feel like they did. If you are locked into Spotify, you're thinking, what the hell is going on? If you're locked in on the YouTube gang, stand up. Spotify gang, stand up. Come on. Why do I sound like I'm from Birmingham? Man.
Bless.
Up north. But yeah, accent went a bit twangy there.
We're a secular crowd.
Secular crowd, you know. We internationally known on the microphone. I'm turning to the 80s.
We're famous. Come on.
Number one.
Come on, fabulous.
Shout.
5.
But yeah. 5. We're locked in, we're very gassed. I'll tell you why we're gassed.
Yes.
I have to sit back for this one. Our sun is a shining in a big London town. Yes, the concrete jungle that you know to be a bit funny.
Yep.
There's a lot of character in London, and one of it's not sun. That the attributes of London is never sun, it's never good weather, but that's why we are one of the best people in the world. Because imagine, it's grey, so much so, and we still get stuff done.
Yes.
So shout to me, shout to you.
Oh.
London, Great Britain.
Damn. So that was some salute. I think you guys heard that body thump.
Yes, you did hear that, innit?
Yeah.
Chi, what have you been up to, man?
I'm alive and breathing. I'm making it through this dirty, gritty city that doesn't want me to thrive, I believe, but I will make it so.
I bigged up the country, and you just go and call it dirty, gritty city.
I say it's nitty gritty. It's not for the weak.
Oh,
I mean, once upon a time, Boris Johnson said the youth of London almost have a Nigerian-esque hunger to make money. So
he said what?
He said this man speaks out of term a lot, you know. You can't keep, but I hear it. If you keep talking, you can't even keep track of it. Like, and
that's
also
gonna happen to us.
And on top of that, if you were like on like what's it? Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? And they said choose any of the options A to D, which was what Boris said. You don't know what you'd pick.
Yeah, because he says a lot of wild
stuff.
stuff.
Says a lot of wild stuff. You might lose. If you don't keep up with the news, you might lose.
Lose yourself in the music.
Come on.
Moment. Never let it go.
Never let it. Ooh.
Look, we got to do the professional stuff, man. You're locked in. Whether it be on
some housekeeping.
Yes, housekeeping. Look at you, man. Listen, put politician in the making.
Come on, HR talk. HR.
Come on now. Some housekeeping. If you're locked in on YouTube, you're locked in on Spotify, you're locked in anywhere, even if it's TikTok, because I see you TikTok gang, okay? All you need to do is these things. Make sure you like, make sure you drop a comment, and make sure you subscribe, because that's the main thing. With more subscription, more subscribers, we can take the show to whole new heights. And speaking of heights, if you're a baller shot caller, down below in the description box, we have the PayPal. You can do a one-off payment, feeling like, you know what, I rate your ting. That's what I call it, I rate your ting.
Rate your ting.
Or, you know what I mean? Or if you're feeling like a swoosh, you know, you're in your Jordan, you're in your Kobe, you know, then you can do a monthly payment of I rate your ting. Again, down below in the description box is where it can be done. And sometimes you be looking, I see you, and you see us sipping out of our Hey Sis mugs. You know, can you model it for me, please? Model, see model.
Ow.
Come on now.
Ow.
En Vogue, En Vogue. You better go En Vogue. Description box. You can get yourself a mug. I'm doing background music. I'm finished.
Set me free. Get your mug. Get your mugs.
You can get your mug down below. Description box. The money that you use to pay this is not only sipping out of some like really good tea. We hope you got some good tea. We're talking PG. Nah, sorry. I need to rate your tea.
No, bro.
No, actually, can't miss a bag though. PG, I like the kid.
Oh.
But if it's PG, Twinings, Earl Grey,
Thai food. Is it Thai food or Thai food?
whatever brand.
Mm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're also supporting the show, so shout out to you. My weekly audiobook, Hey, I'm the Big Sis You Never Had, is out right now exclusively on Spotify for the subscribers only. Go and cop that. You're still on the journey to 10,000. Pow, pow.
Come on.
Follow us on the Instagram page. If you don't know what it is, and you just come on YouTube and then you bounce, I hear it. Got to protect your mental health. But if you could give us a follow on the Instagram page, it's Hey Sis _UK, then go and do that. The episode today, though, Chi.
Yes.
We might ruffle a couple feathers. The other week, I was talking about the UK rap scene. Some people agreed. Some people were confused. Some people were enlightened. I love that. Because Hey Sis is all about bringing the realness, you know, first gen British born. Yeah? We want to show you the lens of the Black British experience. There's more to us than just our trauma. We have a lot of things going on, a lot of stories, and we do that through this safe space.
You know?
There was a really sweet message that we got on YouTube as well.
Is that so?
Yeah, they said that they really love when she's on the show. They really love it. They were like, you guys are my friends in my head.
I am done.
And I love that, man.
Because
I've got a couple friends in my head as well. Like, to me, Kiki Palmer's my friend in my head. Like, we get on like this.
Just a disclaimer, we do not endorse parasociality on this show, but we do respect how key celebrity figures can be to forming one's psyche. And I understand that. No, I am just saying because...
No, you making me look like a psycho.
No. I just say this because, you know, because I studied my course, in it, cognitive clinical neuroscience. In my heart, so it says, me too in my head. When I hear the word in my head, I'm like, how much in your head? So we can discuss. Surface level. That's great.
Yeah.
That's parasocial.
Yeah.
Not deep. We're not deep yet. We're just enjoying the fact that there's someone who's like similar to me in image and like adornment, and she's in a position in like show business that makes me think, oh my gosh, I'm seen, but not in a corny way.
Yeah, of course. You know, it's like Kiki's a Virgo like me, you know, and us Virgos, there's something special about us. Do I run through the list? I don't want to be that person.
It's a long list. It's a respectable list.
But if we're gonna go through the list,
say the best one first. Be honest.
There's only good Virgos. There's no bad Virgos. We've got Michael Jackson.
I was gonna say the best one first. MJ. That's it.
We've got Beyonce.
She's good still.
You know,
we can't deny
Giselle
that.
Knowles, Carter. We've got me. I forgot the rest, but I'm sure they're pretty up there.
Out there. There's a couple.
But listen,
more.
we need to deep dive into this, man. We're gonna ruffle a couple feathers because on today's show for Hey Sis, we're gonna be talking about your friend as a musician. Yeah, you know, I just feel like something's been weighing on my heart. And we need to deep dive into this because in case you didn't know, you might be watching the podcast thinking, oh yeah, we really love this. I do music as well, man. I rap, I songwrite. I get my executive producer on. Okay. And, you know, believe it or not, she has lived many a lives. So she's dibbled and dabbled in the music thing herself.
Yes, indeed. I've got an opinion to give on this topic.
Yes.
I'll go into detail as it permits as we chat. So,
yeah, sure. We got
my credentials will pour out as it goes on.
The realness only. So, first thing, I'm just going to go into it. Okay. Sometimes for people, and I'm going to speak from the perspective as a friend and a musician. Sometimes for some people, it can be awkward being friends to a musician. I think there's a level of support that's expected.
Capital A, awkward, or lowercase awkward?
Capital A.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Just want to know.
No, of course. No, because I'm going to be so real.
No, it's fine.
Because I'm speaking from both perspectives.
Capital A, awkward.
I feel like it can be quite awkward being friends to someone that's a musician. And I say this from the perspective of, as a musician and being friends to musicians and artists online. When you are a friend to someone that does music, there's a level of expectation that you would have naturally.
From the friend or from you as the friend to the musician?
I'm the friend.
Okay.
I'm the friend. Let me land.
I'm so sorry. I just want to understand what you're saying. Apologies.
It's cool. Now I'm going to explain it in its in its wholeness. Yeah, I'm landing like a plane. Okay. Yeah. When you are, I'll make it very plain actually, because people listening in might have the same questions. When you are a friend to a musician, it can be quite awkward because there's a level of expectation that you might not know, but that friend has of you, the one that's doing the music. Cool. They might need you to support in a sense of buying tickets to shows, sharing, engaging in their music, you know, sometimes giving feedback, the whole shebang. However, there will come a time where you will have a friend that genuinely doesn't like your music. Doesn't mean they're not your friend. No, but you're making something that's a matter of taste. You're not going to be everybody's taste. And I think it's come to the time in 2024 that we need to be okay with telling our friends this is working and this is not working. And I'm not saying you should stop doing music, but in a big 2024, we need to stop spamming our friends on social media pages. If you have Instagram, it's going to be made up of a mixture of followers. It could be your friend from year 5, the person you went uni with, and that guy you did the one shift at, I don't know, Wembley Arena. You can now not think to yourself, oh, I'm a marketing guru. If I've got 1,000 people following me, they're following me. So surely that means they're going to like what I do. Two different things, boo-boo. You can now not go into someone's DM. Direct message is a very personal space. And now kind of corner them into engaging with your content, because it doesn't work like that. Because when you DM your friends, oh yeah, here's my new video, here's my new song, look at it. What you've done now is 80% of it is going to be pity likes. Now you can have pity likes now and it looks good, like, rah, they got 1,000 likes and 50 comments. But that's not what's going to make you blow. That's not going to convert in tickets when you go on tour. That's not going to convert on people actually downloading your music on Spotify and iTunes. You need people that genuinely like your stuff. And I don't know which artist needs to hear it, but your friends saw you post that music video. They saw you post a song. The algorithm showed it because you engage with them already when it comes to stories and direct messages. And it's okay if they don't like it. You need to go beyond your immediate following base.
That's what a fan base is. It ain't the people you know. Bro, well, I don't think you're unfair. I think you were stern.
Yeah.
I think you wanted them to take away the lesson. I feel like everyone's at a different level and spectrum in their growth stage. Everybody knows that wonderful, whimsical feeling of flow when music comes to your mind and you feel like, oh my gosh, I've cracked it.
Yeah.
I know the next hit. I am Elton when I am at this piano. I'm not mocking. I am not mocking. Because if you don't feel like that, you don't get to become Lady Gaga. Because she felt like that at the piano at one point.
You need self-belief.
What I will say is a disconnect, a strong disconnect with the artist and their audience or their perceived audience is, who should you truly perceive as your audience? And what do you think is the brightest way to make this diamond that is your talent shine? Genuinely, because I'll be real with you, Rihanna ain't sending stuff in people's DMs.
Yeah.
But she's Rihanna, obviously got a whole team. But the point I'm saying is, some people just don't like to hear this word. In the words of Kim Kardashian, y'all don't want to work. Oh. And it's time to get on the chitlin circuit. Y'all need to go open mics and get some fans naturally. Y'all don't want to, and I'm sorry. There's more to sending the video. I'm going to be real. They're only going to follow you if it's funny on TikTok for a couple seconds. If not, you need to get outside. Get outside and create moments. Let people bring out their phone and get you on TikTok like, damn, there was this guy at this bar with a piano. And I was like, oh my gosh. Y'all need to see this guy who's at like Troy Bar every damn week. And people will go, hey, Amy Winehouse used to sing at, I think, one of these Hilton bars. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
There's a way to build, and that does not mean you have to, let's just say, door-to-door salesman your followers.
Oh, because you got, unless you start from a clean slate, and you are very intentional with your social media pages, and like, oh yeah, I've got this Instagram page, and everyone that's following me now is based on the music I'm putting out, then by all means. I mean, the algorithm doesn't always work in your favor. But if you know you've got the Instagram page that you've converted from your cake business from COVID.
Stop it.
It's the same page you had when you just joined college at 16.
Don't forget the nail business that you did for a bit.
Yeah, and then you had the at-home nail business.
You
and
got
now
the lash business.
The lash business.
Did teeth whitening too.
Yeah, teeth whitening.
Sorry, I'm aiming at love people.
No, and then you got a new page now where it's like, oh yeah, now I'm doing music. you can't say now I'm doing music on a social media page that's had 6 different errors of you making your mind up to the point you're at now, and then think, oh, I'm gonna DM everyone, because I hate to see it. Because on social media you see people get, oh right, they got 100 comments, but this is the maths I used to do. Yeah, I'm like, oh, how you got 1,000 likes, you got 100 comments, but you are not doing well on DSPs.
Ooh, shall I break down the acronym?
On digital streaming platforms.
Okay.
So my thing is that if you've got 1,000 likes and you've got 100 comments, but you don't seem to be shifting 99p downloads, then there's a disconnect somewhere.
Okay.
So then I started realizing that a lot of people DM people like, oh, can you comment on my last post? Can you like my last post? And
so they send out a tannoy like,
that's my thing. And okay, it might work sometimes, but it doesn't work all the time. And then for yourself, it gets tiring. Because people are going to eventually start airing your DMs.
I'm doing some heavy lifting for you. It's labor. Even if you think clicking a like or this isn't, if you're reaching into someone's DM for it, it's labor. If I'm on your page and I'm like, oh, it don't kill me, it's right there, so like and subscribe. Like, and best part about YouTube, don't kill you. But yeah, go on.
No, it's true. I'm the type of friend, yeah, I have no problem and I feel no type of way. Not that you should anyway, because that's weird. But some people are like this. I'm the type of friend, if you are taking something seriously, I'm supporting you wholeheartedly. Yeah. I'm going to like, I'm going to share, I'm going to comment. Mm-hmm. But that's what I would see as a basic. Nowadays, it's a lot to ask from a friend. Cool. They might not like what you do. Yep. But do not try to indirectly make your friends or your followers your marketing team. They are not your marketing team. Yeah. They are doing what they're doing in the capacity that they feel comfortable doing it, because that's how human beings are.
They're your friend. They know you for something else.
They know you for something. Like, you were cool in school. You're cool in school, but you're not my favorite rapper. Yeah. That's fine. Yep. But like you said, it's like, and I never thought I'd actually agree with something that Kim Kardashian said, but it's true. Like, go and do the open mics. Go on tour. Let's go into this one, yeah?
Oh, I actually have a point to say for that after.
No, do your point.
Okay, going on tour, okay? This is a big thing. This is a very big thing, you get what I'm saying, guys? Because when we imagine the idea of star or musician, we have this very big picture, and somebody...
Don't forget to subscribe to Hey Sis UK so you never miss out on an episode.
A female rapper that we don't have any issue with. Like, she's just trying to get her stuff up, but some people had some things to say about her tour venues, aka JT, of what was
of the City Girls.
The City Girls. We don't know if it's defunct or formal. The girls are going through their stuff, but we pray for women having a good time and having peace amongst each other and not letting anything make that long story short.
He's great solo. I'll say it.
I'll say that. Hey, looking at him sideways. But anyway, we appreciate her music. And a lot of people had something to say about your JT. Why aren't you selling out arenas? Why are you doing like club bookings and like, let's say maybe a Coco Candom or a Jazz Cafe? Why the hell are you doing an O2 Academy? Why are you doing something so small for you?
It's like they want artists to be in debt. Make it sense.
Why do you want her broke? We just had Little Sims out here cancelling the whole tour because she couldn't fund it. Let the girls do something that can be financially viable. Why do you hate them making sense? Why do I have to look stupid at like Icarus? Let me not say who, but not everybody has to owe someone at the end of their tour. And sometimes you just have to scale it in a way that is about sustainability, longevity, long-term fan base. My fan base, who is happy to be with me in the hovel, if that's how you lot see it, would happily follow me to the arena.
I'd gladly do an O2 Academy.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all call it, I feel that's a hovel. And also, because there's America's big. Yes. Got some places in the Midwest that they don't even have an O2 Academy. It's just like a bar. It's like literally a bar. Mm-hmm. And that ain't bad either. Is it wrong that someone wants to see their fan? At the end of the day, she has fans who want to see her, who want to pay. But you who is above doing the chitlins of what is the bar or the open mic, which is just literally getting the ground running. Hell, you can all go on YouTube or TikTok. You'll see Fifth Harmony at the mall, embarrassing themselves.
I was going to say, there was a line that Drake said where he was insulting Rick Ross for doing private birthday parties. But if you've got you know that family that Rihanna performed with?
Oh, yeah, the Indian family.
If the check clears and it's nice.
And she was moving jet on the it was a very jet day.
I love seeing us in capacities where we're not breaking our back.
I swear to God, not every day bust a move.
Do you know what I mean?
She said just about twist a leg.
That's a private party, so I don't see the insult in that. Like, there's certain men that are going on doing 100-date tours and they're mash up at the end of it.
You know what? We don't talk about what the industry is doing to make it like horrible. Like their body, they are putting you lot through so much, and your body can only take on so much. And truth is, having control is rare and hard to get, and you can only get that control when you respect your lane and scale up as accordingly.
Yeah, the music industry that we know does not prioritize mental health or physical health.
Yeah.
So it's no coincidence that you see a lot of artists turn to drink, drugs, have mental health issues, have to take time out to get themselves right.
Yup.
And had that been managed from the beginning, or that was assigned from the beginning, because labels know how to assign a manager from the beginning. They know
a handler, all types of handlers.
Yeah, they know how to assign a lawyer from the jump. They know how to assign everything other than health related things or people.
Oh no, they can give you doctors. How many
to say you're good to go?
How many? That's what I was about. How many health reports have we seen that were done by their doctor? They give you doctors to string you along, to make it just sustainable enough, but never enough for you to say, you know what, I've made a breakthrough. I don't want to come here no more. Help. If you read Mariah Carey's autobiography, she talks about a time where she had no peace after she left Sony, and they just wanted her to get the ball right. She said, "I've been doing work. I need a minute." They were following her to hotel, busting her hotel room. Went to her mum's house. Her mum and her brother came to harass her there to get back to work. Like, this industry ain't a joke. Being the friend that's the only artist, or like you're an artist amongst your friends, you need to respect that. One, this is a long journey to endeavor. That all starts with how you scale it. When you want to drag everybody into this dream, the dream can run away from you. And like, it might not literally be the best. It can literally go from the highest highs to the lowest lows, in the sense of you're getting older now. You're still trying to get people to show up to that same thing at that same place. And maybe you shouldn't get those people to show up to that same thing at that same place. Maybe just keep changing your venues.
Yeah, I think like
diversifying.
100% diversify. I feel like when you're doing something that's such a long journey, like pursuing music, you will need new characters in your life to revitalize you, because it's so easy to feel depleted. It's so easy to feel like, oh, how much longer? However, music is an art form.
True.
First and foremost. So I feel like you find yourself giving up when you keep talking about the business of music. Yep. You talk about business, you look at numbers. When you're looking at numbers, that's when you feel low. If you keep treating it like an art form and you allow people to naturally come into your life and go out of your life when it's their season, you won't find yourself going, oh, I give up this week. I haven't put a song out in 6 months. Oh, I haven't done a show in a year. Stop treating it like a business that can actually work for you. Because I wanted to segue into this. I know you would have known a couple people that came off from the SoundCloud wave. Now, there were some people that, SoundCloud's not going anywhere. But I feel like SoundCloud is so pure when it comes to being an up-and-coming musician, because it's very much a come and play platform.
Yes.
It's not like the politics of MySpace or the politics of Instagram.
You know, MySpace had that social aspect embedded.
I feel like if you're
social media isn't that social, it becomes business or a popularity contest, and that's long.
That's it. I feel like when you make music, especially when you're up and coming in music, when you make it a popularity contest and you go on pages that are solely based on how popular you are, the follow for follow of Twitter, the follow for follow of Instagram, MySpace back in the day, you're always going to find yourself feeling like you're losing. But you see SoundCloud, come and play. You F with me or nah. That's why we had a Chance the Rapper.
You're not wrong.
When Chance the Rapper was on
not wrong.
You now, and I feel like every musician should just be on platforms that is based on come and play. It might not look as aesthetically pleasing, but when you have a come and play, or there's another one where you actually pay for the songs. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but that's quite good.
Bandcamp?
That's it.
I love that place.
Bandcamp and SoundCloud should be where musicians who actually want to take their craft seriously and you want a following, do that, because everyone there is there to take in new music. Otherwise, they would have stuck to Spotify and iTunes and gone for what's suggested. Yep. They are there to find new music. Go there.
They're there to support music and musicians. They can. And sometimes some of your favorites they won't even release on Spotify, like Knowledge.
Yes,
if you want something from Knowledge, also that's because the samples he uses, not everything can be cleared, but Bandcamp's the place if you want to just know what Knowledge is doing all the way through. You can catch some of it on YouTube. Some of them ain't been taken down, but Spotify, you can't see all of his mixtapes. This man has mixtapes like Jay Dilla got mixtapes. Like these are men of hip hop that it's a singer and a rapper's dream. You know what I'm saying? And you can only find it in places like that. Come and play, like you say.
Yeah,
man.
Come and play. Like if you take your craft seriously and you're a musician, you're a rapper, you're a singer, and you have been fighting the good fight mentally, yeah, stop going on Instagram. It is a popularity contest. You do not have the machine of a record label. You do not have the nepotism of a mother and father in the industry. You are going to be losing. Sorry to say, it's a losing game.
The tone.
Hear me out. No, hear me out. Because sometimes people don't listen. You're not like, fam, you're not a nepo baby. You're not signed to a major label. You do not have funding, and you're not a drug dealer. I said it. Go on your SoundCloud.
Damn.
Go on Bandcamp. Go to where people say, I want to find new music, and we don't care how big you are. Because the only time you win there is either you just so happen to have a hit that goes global as a TikTok sound. Until then, that could be 100 songs down the line. And I'm not saying never release on these platforms again, but be smarter with marketing. You're an up-and-coming musician, go and do a short course in PR, marketing, branding. Know what makes sense. Because a lot of the artists now, you're DMing your friends, you're forcing them to like and share.
You're making them spend their little wages to come to stuff.
No. But my thing is that if your friends wanted to, they would. Naturally. Sometimes the algorithm doesn't show something, that's fine. Yeah. But I'm sorry to burst your bubble. If they're looking at your stories every day, you're DMing them memes all the time, and the day you drop a song, they ain't seen nothing. There's Stevie Wonder to it. They don't like your music, and that is fine. But find somewhere or find an audience that does. Because you're blowing hot steam in the wrong direction. Because sometimes you got a single ready to go. You're raring, you're pumped, like, yeah, I'm going to drop it. And then people do this caption, you know, I was really nervous to drop this, and I didn't know how people were going to receive it. But here I am in my purest form. Nobody gives a damn.
No one cares.
Does the song bang or not?
This is it. Oh my God, this is it.
The pity likes again.
It's not even just the pity likes, because that could be dread. Anxiety is anxiety, and some people, for their own reason, feel like if I share it online, it might help me. Bless their heart. And some people might pay into that, and that's fine. I'm just from a different economy.
Tell them. My
economy personally is the release your music. I'm not gonna lie, until you're big, I don't see the point of a release date personally.
Okay, interesting.
I don't see the point of like announcing stuff, because it don't really make any difference, especially when you think about Spotify and who the biggest share owners are in Spotify, like Universal Records. So when you know that the top people, the top listened to artists on Spotify are from record labels that have the biggest share in Spotify, and some of you can't even upload your music anymore through any of these platforms without them saying, we think there's some false listens, so we're just gonna get rid of it, even though you've paid to use their upliftment systems to put you into playlists on their platforms. Just saying. Is it Beatport? Which one is the one that tries to put it on everything? Something Wolf. I don't know that one. Yeah, my bad. But anyway, if I can remember it, I'll say it. But yeah, some of you are using these platforms who are literally actively working against you, stealing the money from you. And that's why a lot of people have to work on converting to your platform, converting to your website, converting to platforms that will actually let you have let you have stuff. My bad. Yeah. And
potty mouth.
You know what I'm saying? But like, honestly, it's just not, you're not playing as fair as a game as you think. And doing this whole release date, working on image, like images are one a dime now. Like music and image has to be two separate things that eventually combine. Like you can't mesh things together. Like you say, depending on your platform, what you're focusing on. If it's YouTube, then you're going to, I guess, focus on that. But mind you, there's a plethora of different types of ways people like to take in media. Some people will just look at you for the aesthetic, purely like, oh, your skin looks amazing, your afro looks great. I'm see Tenorel.
Don't know.
Okay, so this...
Should we use Tyler as an example?
Tyler. Okay, great. So now this is someone that's way above not way above, but from the person I was initially mentioning, this is someone that, the other person I mentioned is someone that they've got their aesthetic down. From Twitter to Instagram, that's how they got that sealed. Then they've got the music aspect. I knew how this girl looked before I even heard the music. Then eventually I heard the music, and I was like, wow.
Or what's that girl that go Uber everywhere in it.
What's it? What's it? Damn it! I listened to her.
Uber everywhere.
Damn.
She IMDb.
Yes, yeah. IMDb. Is it that one? I thought that was
IMDb.
I'm feeling anyway. Yeah. Either way, we edit it to get the names and then we edit it back in.
No, we can keep it rolling.
Okay, cool. Well, let me look who I thought you were talking about.
IMDb. Yeah, IMDDB. Yeah, that's her name.
IMDDB. All right,
Yeah.
cool.
Uber everywhere. Aesthetically, she got it down packed.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, there's a lot of people that I've understood the game is you have to see what you're focusing on. If you're trying to focus on being of now, focus on your music, focus on your image, and then padding in the music as you go along. And you can tell where those people do that, and it's helpful for them because it's not just that it's a secondary thought, but it's clearly aesthetic first, music second for certain people.
Yeah.
And that helps because you know the platforms that you've garnered that to drag people into your music. If you're someone that you don't have time to put that much into aesthetic, it's just about the content of music and working the scene, getting out there. If you're not gonna focus on aesthetic enough, please just make a lot of music, and please go on and do a lot of shows. Work with people like Russ or like Khadija Bonet. That girl ain't got 1,000 music videos out there, but she's working with Free Nationals, all types of different people. Kendrick Lamar. You see Khadija everywhere, and she ain't. Aesthetic is not her main focus. Like, she even shaved her head recently.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can shave your head and still be focused on aesthetic, but that's a different person for a different day. But yeah, there's a lot that needs to be taken into account when you're the friend that is the artist. And there's a way that you can, like you said, go to PR workshops. Please go to different things.
I undress and he blows success. Lay down as you decompress. Come mine and forget the stress. Got the 9 to 5 cause he trying to change his life. He can't help it but to show his bad side. So for me Jesse when he want that good ride. Follow my stride, you know you want a good time. Pick any card, I know it won't decline. He know how to please me, never tease me. Keep me in Givenchy, laced in Gucci. Quick take the keys and drive to Chelsea. Eat a Scalini, order linguine. He ordered the chateau, we got it to go. Then flew to the chateau, you already know. Friends telling me they see the glow. There's no way they know.